Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, March 5, 2023. Self-honesty can open doors for you today. You're in a positive frame of mind and happy with the growth you've been making. This positive aura can attract good attention. People value your friendship, input, and company more than usual. You might reach a new level of understanding or awareness or see ways of rejuvenating a connection. There is magic in honesty with Venus and Chiron joining forces, even if it doesn't feel that way initially. As you seek emotional satisfaction and wholeness, people in your life or your networks can lead you in the right direction. It's a time for exciting personal discoveries. Emotionally, you are brave and willing, particularly in your social life. Your approach to relationships is fresh and new, and your generosity of spirit and willingness to be vulnerable is appealing. As mental Mercury dances to the crown of your chart, your mind will be deeply focused on your professional life and ambitions. While this could leave you feeling a bit scattered on how you can achieve work and life balance, especially in regard to building your personal and romantic realms, you are being given a chance to take a step back and assess your long-term efforts and what will make you happiest. With Mercury in Pisces, you are being encouraged to trust your intuition, listen to your heart, and speak with confidence. Don't be pushed around when you know what your spirit is saying to you. It is like how the old saying goes, when someone shows you their true colors, believe them. You may be surprised that some of your work connections are not as fantastic as originally thought when Venus in Aries conjuncts Chiron in Aries. The conjunction may allude to relationship wounds surfacing in your greater professional community. A colleague may not be as welcoming as you would have thought, or someone may catch you by surprise. If this is the case, then consider it a sign from the universe to let that connection go to focus on your genuine professional friendships. There is something very familiar but also different about the moon's clash with Pluto in your financial sector before leaving your income sector today. On the one hand, this has happened every 4 weeks for the last 15 years and is key to keeping both sides of the financial fence energized. However, as the moon's last visit before Mars returns to your financial sector and Pluto leaves, it heralds a shift in planetary focus to the income side of the financial fence. You care about your appearance, and there is certainly nothing unhealthy about that. What we do for ourselves largely begins with caring about how we look. One of the greatest appearance enhancers is adequate rest. Are you a rested person? Rest is easier to come by if you have exercised during the day, and a little goes a long way. Our lifetime habits determine how we look in the long run. A diet or a new suit is just a drop in the bucket. Take care that you don't spend too much time chatting on this day. With the air on this day filled with your own natural 3 essence, it can be so easy for you to just talk the day away. If you haven't got a lot to take care of today, then this wouldn't be such a bad thing. But if there's work to see accomplished, you might need to close the door to all distractions. Promise yourself some time for socializing afterwards to make it easier to focus. A day after Mercury left an adventurous part of your chart and joined the Sun in your career sector, Saturn is just days away from doing the same. This will leave your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery empty for the first time since 2020, but not for long, with Pluto just 3 weeks away from his first visit in our lifetime. It is Pluto that will bring the change and open up your world, while it is Saturn who is putting in place the structures that will set you free to fly. The moon returns for its monthly visit to your communication sector, which means that it is just days away from its return to your romantic sector and then a few days later to your relationship sector. The moon will always visit all 3 in quick succession, but the journey begins with a chance to give your emotional responses a voice. Next week will be an important week on both the romantic and relationship fronts. Our eyes in the sky. Today, Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and harmony, forms a conjunction with Chiron, the centaur associated with healing and transformation, in the fiery sign of Aries. This celestial event signals a powerful day of change and healing in matters of the heart. As Venus and Chiron align in Aries, we are prompted to reflect on our past decisions concerning love and romance. This cosmic influence urges us to reevaluate any past hurts or heartaches and find ways to heal and move forward. It's an opportune time to implement growth and positive change into our lives. If you've been carrying any guilt or emotional baggage from past relationships, this is the perfect time to release it. Letting go can be a cathartic experience, allowing you to free yourself from any negative patterns or beliefs that may be holding you back from experiencing the love and happiness you deserve. Take advantage of this celestial energy and embrace the opportunity to heal, grow, and transform your love life. It's time to create a brighter, more fulfilling future by learning from the past and making positive changes in the present. The Cancer Moon and Pluto in Capricorn create a challenging opposition in the morning, which can trigger feelings of fear and helplessness. We may feel like we are facing insurmountable obstacles that are preventing us from achieving our goals or finding personal happiness. This aspect can also highlight power dynamics within our relationships or institutions. We may feel like powerful people or organizations are standing in the way of our success, and we may struggle to assert our own authority in these situations. However, it's important to remember that our perceptions may be distorted by our fears and anxieties. We may be assigning more power and authority to these external forces than they actually have, and we may be responding to them as if they are a direct threat to our well-being. As the moon enters its void of course following this aspect, it's best to avoid making any important decisions until our judgment is less clouded by these intense emotions. This is a time for reflection and introspection, allowing us to gain a clearer understanding of our fears and how they may be impacting our relationships and decision-making. Instead of giving in to our fears and anxieties, we can use this opposition as an opportunity to face our deepest fears and gain a sense of empowerment. By acknowledging our fears and taking proactive steps to address them, we can cultivate a sense of inner strength and resilience that can help us navigate even the most challenging obstacles in our lives. In less than an hour after the challenging opposition between the Cancer Moon and Pluto in Capricorn, the moon enters the playful and creative sign of Leo, marking the end of its void of course. This shift in energy brings a light-hearted and joyful vibe that lasts for the next 2 days. During this time, we may feel a stronger emotional connection to pleasure, play, and our inner child. We are more expressive of our feelings and desire to make others feel special, as we crave the same in return. The spotlight may feel natural to us, and we may enjoy being the center of attention. However, this energy can also bring a tendency to stir up drama when faced with boredom or a lack of excitement. We may feel the need to create a sense of excitement or drama to keep things interesting, which can sometimes lead to conflicts or unnecessary tension. It's important to be mindful of this tendency and find healthy ways to channel our creative energy and desire for playfulness. This is a great time to explore new hobbies or engage in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. We can also use this energy to express ourselves creatively and connect with our inner child in a positive and constructive way.